Marhaba, welcome. My seminar topic is Consumer Protection Act 1986. This video presenting to Ms. Hina Tamsu ma'am, faculty member, Department of Commerce, presented by Maruthian, first MCOM B section. Let's see introduction. We'll discuss in depth Consumer Protection Act, so which was formed in the year 1986. This Consumer Protection Act is especially very much important from the people of government. Government will going to decide that how will you have to protect the consumer. Who is a consumer? What kind of goods is purchasing? How we can protect for this purpose. So this act has formed, that is the Consumer Protection Act 1986. In day-to-day life, people are buying different products. The products they consume have become increasingly more complex. Modern technology and advertising techniques may mislead the consumers to buy the product. Consumers are assuming that the products they consume are safe. It is always not possible for the consumer to examine, test the product before buying. Let's see significance of the Consumer Protection Act. The Consumer Protection Act 1986 is a milestone in the history of social economic in the country. It is one of the most progressive and comprehensive piece of legislation for the protection of consumers. The main objective of this act is to protect the consumers and for the settlement of consumers dispute and related matters. The enacted in consultation with representatives of consumers, trade and industry and discussion within the government. Next, another important aspects of rights of consumers. The rights of consumers are: first one, right to be informed, and another one, right to choose, right to be heard, right to redress, right to education, right to protect life and property. Who are not regarded as consumers? First one, a person who purchased goods for resale, and second one, a person who purchased goods for commercial purpose, a person who obtained service without consideration, and last one is a person who obtained service under a contract of personal service. Next, another important point of complaint. Complaint means any allegation in writing made by a complainant that an unfair trade practice has been adopted by any trader. The goods bought by him or agreed to be bought by him suffer from one or more defects. The services hired or availed of or agreed to be hired or availed of by him suffer from deficiency in any respect. Complaint related provisions. Who can make a complaint? A complaint in relation to any goods or services may be filed by the consumer himself or any recognized consumer association or the central or state government ಅಥವಾ one or more consumers having common interest, or in case of death of a consumer, his legal heirs or representatives. How to file a complaint? A complaint can be filled on a plain paper. It should contain the name, description and address of the complainants and the opposite party, the facts relating to complainant and when and where it arose, documents in support of a allegations in the complaint, the relief which are the complainant in seeking. And conclusion. Consumer Protection Act provide for better protection of the interest of consumer, and for that purpose to make provision for the establishment of the consumer councils and other authorities for settlement on consumers disputes and for matters connected therewith. Thank you. An important next concept is Consumer Protection Councils. The interests of consumers are sought to be promoted and protected under the Act by establishment of Consumer Protection Councils at the central and state levels. Chapter 2nd of the Consumer Protection Act 1986, comprising of sections 4, 8 deals with Consumer Protection Council. Central Consumer Protection Council. Section 4 provides that the central government may by notification establish a council to be known as the Central Consumer Protection Council. The Minister of charge of Consumer Affairs in the central government, who shall be its chairman, and such number of other official or non-official members representing sub-interests as may be prescribed. As per the consumer protection rules, the Central Council shall consist of 150 members and the term of the council shall be 3 years. Section 5 of the Act provides that the Central Council shall meet and when necessary, but at least one meeting shall be held every year. That procedure in regard to transaction of its business at the meeting is given in Rule 4 of the rules. Section 6 states the objects of the Central Council as being promotion and protection of the rights. State Consumer Protection Council. Section 7 provides for the establishment of State Consumer Protection Council by any state government to be known as Consumer Protection Council. For State Council shall consist a minister in charge of consumer affairs in the state. Redressal machinery under the Act. The Act provides for 3 redressal machinery at the district, state and national levels for redressal of consumer disputes and grievances. The district forum has jurisdiction to certain complaints where the value of goods or services complained against and the compensation, if any, claimed is less than rupees 20 lakh. The State Commission for claims exceeding rupees 20 lakhs but not exceeding rupees 1 crore, and the National Commission for claim exceeding rupees 1 crore. And next one is District Forum. Section 9 of the Act inter alia provides of the establishment of District Forum by the state government in each district of the state by notification. The state government may establish more than one district forum in a district if it deems fit to do so. Section 10 subsection 1 provides that each district forum shall consist of: first one, a person who is or who has been or is qualified to be a district judge who shall be its president; 2, other members who shall be person of ability, integrity and standing and have adequate knowledge or experience of or have shown capacity in dealing with problems relating to economics, law, commerce, accountancy, industry, public affairs or administration, one of whom shall be a woman. Appointment to the State Commission shall be made by the state government on the recommendation of selection committee consisting of the president of the state committee, the secretary, law department of the state and the secretary in charge of the consumer affairs in the state. Every member of the district forum shall hold office for a term of 5 years or up to the age of 65 years, whichever earlier, and shall not be eligible for reappointment. A member may resign by giving a notice in writing to the state government. The vacancy will be filled by the state government. The state government shall also prescribe the salary or honorarium and other allowances payable and the items and conditions of services of the members of the district forum. Next one is State Commission. The Act provides for the establishment of the State Consumer Disputes Redressal Commission by the state government in the state by notification. Section 16 subsection 1 provides that each state commission shall consist of a person who is or has been judge of a high court appointed by the state government; 2, other member who shall be person of ability, integrity and standing and have adequate knowledge or experience of or have shown capacity in dealing with problems relating to economics, law, commerce, accountancy, industry, public affairs or administration, one of whom shall be a woman. Every appointment shall be made by the state government on the recommendation of selection committee considering of the president of the state commission, secretary, law department of the state. Conclusion on this topic. Consumer Protection Act provide for better protection of the interest of consumer and for that purpose to make provisions for the establishment of the consumer councils and other authorities for a settlement on consumer and consumers will now be able to sue for damages based on the consumer